First, everyone listen to me the first time, and then we'll break it into sections. Many mumbling mice are making midnight music in the moonlight. Mighty nice. All right. Sorry, me first. Many mumbling mice.
Many mumbling mice
are making midnight music in the moonlight.
Are making midnight music in the moonlight.
Mighty nice.
Mighty nice.
So who can tell me what we're doing with the final consonants of each phrase? Yes, Brittany.
Carrying them over onto a rest.
Onto the rest. That's the great thing. And that's what we need to do with final consonants during pieces. Because, for instance, we're using keep your lamps today. If we were to say, keep your lamps trimmed, and then it's just a really awkward. So it'll be keep your lamps trimmed, and I promise it sounds better in context. So we're just going to sing through this exercise. Actually, I want to speak it one more time. And we'll do it all the way through, and then I want you guys to do it all the way through. Many mumbling mice are making midnight music in the moonlight. Mighty nice. And you.
Many mumbling mice are making midnight music in the moonlight. Mighty nice.
Mighty nice.
Mighty nice.
There we
And
go.
what gesture could they do to represent where the rest is? You could ask them, just to make sure they really understood final consonants, you're asking them to place it on the, what could they do? You just did one.
Yeah.
They could do that, or they could do, how about a cut, what kind of cutoff might you do? What gesture would you use as a teacher?
I would probably close my fingers.
I know Bronfman does a lot of the head things. So ask them to do something that is going to conduct to your, or connect to your conducting gesture. So what would you do?
That's what I would do. I would close my
so then
fingers.
ask them to do that. Do it right now.
Okay. So whenever we get to the end where the rest is going to be, everyone just close your fingers. So keep them up high. Sorry. All right. Many mumbling mice.
Many mumbling mice
are making midnight music in the moonlight.
are making midnight music in the moonlight.
Mighty nice.
Mighty nice.
See how clear? And now what you've also taught is this is my gesture, and when you do it, then they just respond to it innately.
Okay.
And you didn't even explain it because you just told them to do it.
Right.
Student as conductor is very effective.
I'm not even going to use that. Many mumbling mice are making midnight music in the moonlight. Mighty nice, me again. Many mumbling mice.
Many mumbling mice
are making midnight music in the moonlight.
are making midnight music in the moonlight.
Mighty nice.
Mighty nice.
And thank you guys for doing your fingers without me even asking. That was great. Let's do it all the way through. Again, I'll model it and then you guys. Many mumbling mice are making midnight music in the moonlight. Mighty nice.
Many mumbling mice are making midnight music in the moonlight. Mighty nice.
You guys sound great, and really thank you for your accuracy with those. If you could pull out Keep Your Lamps. Sorry, I should have asked you to get that ready earlier. You can share with Oscar if that'd be easier for timing. Okay, so we're gonna go through the first page, and like I said, the lamps is gonna be the really important one. So let's go. Keep your lamps trimmed and burning. Keep your lamps trimmed and burning. Keep your lamps trimmed and burning. Our time is drawing nigh. All right, so let's just do the first phrase through Keep Your Lamps.
Are they singing or are they speaking?
Yes, singing, please.
Okay, so give us a tonality.
Keep, I don't know what that note is. I'm making it up.
It's in a minor key, is it not?
Yeah, but I was...
So give us a tonality, and then we can go. You don't have to play, just give us a tonality. Which is what, F minor? Is that the key? I'm just off the top of my head.
I don't know. I didn't do it. I was making up my own pitch.
Okay. Just make sure you're singing accurate notes. That's why I'm trying to give you a tonality, because you're saying, you remember the whole step, half step thing that Oscar did several lessons ago? You did whole step, and I think it's half step, whole step.
Yeah, I didn't.
Okay. That's
Okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
So should I start using this, or should I just
Well,
keep
are you,
going
I
with
just
how
didn't
this
know, are
goes?
you doing?
I didn't use the piece as like, I was using the piece more for the words. And
Yeah,
I was
that's
just kind
fine,
of
just,
doing my
then I
thing.
would only like speak it, don't like half sing it, because it confuses us.
Okay, then let's just speak through the text.
Yeah.
We'll start right at the beginning. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, here we go. Keep your lamps trimmed and burning. Keep your lamps trimmed and burning. Keep your lamps trimmed and burning. The time is drawing nigh. And that's all we're going to do. Let's do just the first 2 systems and just really focus in on those final consonants. 1, 2, here we go. Keep your lamps trimmed. My fault. Let's do the fingers again and stop, so that way you're really accurate. 1, 2, here we go. Keep your lamps trimmed and burning. Keep your lamps trimmed and burning. Keep your lamps trimmed and burning. The time is drawing nigh. Thank you, guys.
Then what you do is you make the transfer. Okay, now let's read it, and even though you might sing wrong notes, I'll play you lead. And you make sure that you focus on the gesture. 1, 2, and ready, and go.
Keep your lamps trimmed and burning. Keep your lamps trimmed and burning. Keep your lamps trimmed and burning. The time is drawing nigh.
Why is that last step I just did important? By the way, I'm giving you guys your feedback live here, so that I don't have to email you. Why is that last step important? You did a great job. You taught the thing. You used many monthly mice, which I haven't heard that in so long.
Yeah, I couldn't play it to save my life, so.
It's a minor tonic. Just so you guys know, you know how you practice? You know, then just take the third out. Take your middle finger out and just do. If your hands, yeah, that was great. And then you pulled it in there, and then you did your gesture. Now, how would you actually conduct that for real? Would you do this? Would
No.
you do the bird? Okay,
No, I
now
probably
do it
wouldn't.
for real. Ready? 2 and breath.
Keep your lamps trimmed and burning. Keep your lamps trimmed and burning. Keep your lamps trimmed and burning. The time is drawing nigh. So it's the same gesture, I just wouldn't close my
Yeah,
fingers.
so that's exactly, you just make the transfer, you teach the rule, you can model it, you put it in, you don't have to do a lot. And when you teach, you guys can say, anytime you teach a rule, make it simple, make it obvious, make it stick. Because just because we taught it doesn't mean they caught it. If you go to too many places, they won't. But now you've given us experience with a warm-up. You've given us experience with chanting. You've given us experience chanting now on the text. And now you've given us experience. Does it stick? Sure. So what's the rule? Final consonants followed by a rest go on the rest. And what gesture will your conductor use for that? Okay. Anytime that you are formally observed, someone is going to want some kind of summary. What did I just ask you to do? I summarized right there. That is something they will look for in your lesson. And a couple of you already did that. You know, and it's not a bad idea. I think you asked Kelsey, like in the middle, and said, you know, Oscar, what's the rule again? Don't be afraid to stop. And that's an assessment tool right there. That's an inquiry tool halfway through. Okay? Good. Yay.